and all the esteemed guests who have gathered here. Being a pro-people and grassroots party, by the people, of the people, and for the people, a party which remains the elementary institution of rural life is unlike other parties, both of national and regional in character, which has always remained an identity-based party. The All India Trinamool Congress believes in the power of the people and their aspirations for better governance. This unique organizational system that envisages for the welfare of the poor and the socially and economically disadvantaged people is the greatest strength of our party. With the power that has been decentralized, our party will strive to work tirelessly for the people of Meghalaya and transform this once highly acclaimed state to its former glory. We will work for the development of Meghalaya and will strive to make it a model state in the entire country. In the coming days and weeks, we will continue with our outreach programs and make people who believe in this goal of the All India Trinamool Congress a part of our family. I earnestly urge our people who desire to see our beloved state of Meghalaya to be a progressive, transformative, and a model state to come and be part of the All India Trinamool Congress family. Come and be part of that change. I am thankful to all the people who have extended support to the All India Trinamool Congress, and I am sure that this support will gather more steam as we head to the upcoming assembly elections. With our heads held high, we stand ready to withstand the high winds, the choppy waters, and even the dangerous storms in our endeavor to be the light to overshadow the darkness that is plunging our state of Meghalaya. The All India Trinamool Congress has stepped in at a very important and a critical juncture in our state's rich political history. At this juncture, people have lost hope and are looking towards their own leaders with contempt. The abode of clouds is now being taunted as a haven of scams and people with a clouded mindset. Plagued with issues of corruption, scams, and a total collapse of governance, the people of Meghalaya are aspiring for a new leadership that will bring back the lost glory of our people and our state. We are here to bring that change, and I'm very happy to see today, through all of you present, that we have decided to bring the change that the people are praying and hoping for. I profusely thank our party leadership, especially the Honorable Chairperson, Madam Mamata Banerjee, for reposing her trust and faith in us. Today, we gather here to send a message to our people. And the message is, let us work together for a better Meghalaya and a people's Meghalaya. As leaders of this vibrant and Trinamool Congress, we need to march ahead with confidence, humility, integrity, and strive for a strong vision for our people. As President, I assure you of all my commitment to lead the All India Trinamool Congress with vision, integrity, honesty, and courage. We should stand tall as leaders and not to be corrupt in our thoughts, minds, and deeds. As party leaders from various districts and our constituencies, we have to shoulder this immense responsibility now onwards to fight the present dispensation till our people attain victory in 2023. The pulse from every nook and corner of the state calls for a change. The All India Trinamool Congress, Meghalaya, will be that change and become the torchbearer for a progressive and transformative Meghalaya. I once again thank our Honorable Chairperson, Madam Mamata Banerjee, and our National General Secretary, Honorable A.chik Banerjee, for being here today. Your presence gives us strength and confidence. And the blessings of our Honorable Chairperson, Madam Mamata Banerjee, who is amongst us, will always be a source of inspiration and encouragement, not only to our party, but to the state of Meghalaya as a whole. The change is come. Thank you. Kublai Mithila Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for those inspiring words and insightful address. Indeed, the state of Meghalaya is at the brink of change, and we will step into a new dawn very soon, bringing new leadership for our people. Thank you once again for those kind words. I would now like to invite our state in charge, Dr. Banerjee, to address the gathering and give us his kind words of wisdom.
I convey my greetings to all present here today in this historic gathering. I am pleased to be amidst our state president, Mr. Charles Negro, leader of the opposition, Dr. Mukul Sangma, and all our beloved party workers in this office. I am overjoyed to welcome our Honorable Chairperson, our Supreme Leader, our Honorable Chief Minister of State of West Bengal, Madam Mamata Banerjee, on her maiden visit to the glorious hill state of Meghalaya. I also welcome our All India General Secretary, the Member of the Parliament, Mr. Banerjee, who has given his momentous, enthusiastic presence and guidance before the visit of our Supreme Leader. As a unit, over 1 lakh active members, we have established a strong presence in all the 3 hills of Meghalaya. The tremendous growth is attributed to the fact that the people of Meghalaya have placed their trust on us, a clarion call for all that misgovernance will not be tolerated in a strong democracy such as that of Meghalaya. The drums of changes echo in the 3 hills as Meghalaya TMC embarks on a very special mission today to empower the people of the state. I have all but the thousands of party workers and supporters to thank for bringing this wave of progressive changes. However, we must not forget the great injustice people of this state have had to endure. Women, youth, teachers, none have been spared at the hands of the inept MDA government. Education is in shambles, healthcare lies dilapidated, failing infrastructures, where education is in shambles, healthcare lies dilapidated, failing infrastructure, where scams have marred the state in this true development of disintegration or degradation. Backed by our model of good governance, Meghalaya TMC is that only credible alternative. At this crucial juncture, we must all unite to end the era of darkness and usher in the light of progress in Meghalaya. I am certain that in the days to come, you will all put in every ounce of your energy to ensure a better future for Meghalaya. I wish you all the best. I request you all who have come to show us their support to vote for TMC on the twin power symbol and to turn our vision into reality. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you so much, sir. Your words truly energize us and give us the confidence to keep working hard for a better Meghalaya. I will now request our respected leader of opposition and parliamentary party leader, Dr. Mukul Sangma, to kindly address the gathering.
our most beloved, honorable chairperson of All India Trinamool Congress, our Didi Miss Mamata Banerjee, the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, the National General Secretary of Trinamool Congress, the distinguished and dynamic young icon, Sri A.chik Banerjee, our state in charge, Dr. Manas Buniaji, my distinguished colleague and friend, the State President of Meghalaya TMC, Mr. Charles Kungrok, my other distinguished friends and colleagues in the Legislative Assembly, distinguished respected elected members of the Garhwal Autonomous District Council and other former distinguished public representatives, and most importantly, all my distinguished friends and comrades, the party functionaries, and all our distinguished comrades and colleagues, the foot soldiers of TMC, who are representing different Trinamool Block Congress committees, and all other distinguished foot soldiers of Meghalaya TMC, who have assumed upon themselves the huge and challenging responsibility of fulfilling the desires, the aspirations, and dreams of our beloved people, and who have assumed upon themselves the huge burden and responsibility with utmost sense of commitment and resolve to take on the present incumbent, inept and anti-people government and free the state of Meghalaya from malgovernance or lack of governance, whatever we may term it. Friends, it is in this, the most delightful day for all of us, the members of this great and new Paribar, Meghalaya TMC, to have in our midst none other than our distinguished and beloved Honorable Chairperson, Ms. Mamata Banerjee, the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal. She has been a constant source of inspiration for everyone who share the same dream and aspirations for the larger good of the people of this great nation. Her political will, her indomitable spirit, and the resolve and her grit to fight for the right cause and for the larger good of the people and this great nation are beyond compare. I feel greatly honored to be her compatriot in her mission and vision in serving the people of this great nation. Friends, I would like to congratulate all of you for this milestone that we have achieved thus far. In a remarkably short span of time, Meghalaya TMC has become a formidable political force in the state and have generated immense desire and intent from amongst the people from all walks of life to be part of this great mission by our Meghalaya TMC in serving our people. We have not only been able to take our mission and vision to the last mile, but we have also been the voice of the masses of our beautiful state of Meghalaya. We have taken up issues after issues that others and other political parties shy away from, be it the contentious border issue with our counterpart Assam, the condition of the pathetic developmental infrastructure that we see, the important issue which revolves around the interests of our people, the issue of our language, the issue of our Khasi language, the issue of our Garo language, in order to ensure that we are able to have that level playing ground with the rest of the people of this great nation. We can do so because our allegiance to the people and our commitment to the people of the state, and we do not have any commitment or allegiance to the powers from outside the state. We are not a party which is subjected to a remote control. As you have seen the commitment coming from none other than our distinguished and honorable chairperson of AITC, to empower us, to ensure that we serve and govern our state with our own commitment, honesty, and brilliance. Today, I'm honored to see that every Meghalaya TMC worker is dedicated to the state and its distinguished people. They are determined to bring back and restore the kind of peace and sustain them. They collectively see the reasons to put their efforts together to ensure the kind of progress and prosperity that the state needs and position our state at the highest pedestal. Today, our convention is a testimony of the hard work that every Meghalaya TMC worker, the foot soldiers, have put in the state to take the state to greater heights. I commend their distinguished friends, each and every one of you, for this wonderful commitment and selfless service. I'm certain that in the days to come, you will ramp up our efforts even further. Let us take this pledge collectively that we will march ahead and shoulder upon ourselves the collective responsibility of responding the call for bringing the needed change together. We shall not rest till the children who are deprived of having access to quality and affordable educations are provided what is due for them. It is very painful to see that how our helpless parents are not able to even send their tiny tots, our beloved children, to the schools which has been opened and established by the government, just because of the insensitivity of the present dispensation who are in the helm of affairs of governance. This is nothing but reflection of complete betrayal of our people, mostly the most vulnerable. We condemn this attitude of the present dispensation. We shall not rest until we are able to collectively achieve our mission, to provide the kind of sense of security amongst the citizens of the people, including the people who are residing in the most difficult areas and the villages along the interstate border with Assam, who have been victims of repeated, uncontrolled oppression, suppression, harassment, and atrocities. Today we are happy to see that we are coming together collectively to free our people from these unending sufferings, oppression and suppression, and we will overcome. I would like to personally thank our beloved chairperson of AITC for having personally met the victims of the families of the recent police firing at Mukro. She has personally met them. This is what we call empathy. This is what we call leadership. A mother will always search for her child. If there are 5 children and one is suffering, the mother will go there. The loving father will go there. That is what we call empathy. That is what is required as a prerequisite qualification for the leader. Friends, Madam, we are grateful to you for this love and the leadership. We shall not rest until we do justice to our young men and women who have been deprived of what is due for them. Have you seen in anywhere in the world where an elected government in a democracy has the audacity to even deprive our job seekers, our youth, from being able to benefit out of the job which is already there? We hear all the political parties promising and engaging in tall talks, big talks, to provide the kind of jobs. Today, it's an irony, and it is truly condemnable that the present dispensation, the present government has systematically conspired to not fill up all the vacancies, thus depriving all our youth who have, with sincere hopes, believed in the leadership, believed in our system of democracy, and applied for the job. It is a dangerous trend for our democracy. When people lose the kind of trust and faith and confidence of politicians, I'm afraid people will lose confidence and trust in our system of democracy. That's why I say that the attitude of the people who are in power today, the people who are in the present dispensation, are going to be reason to have a dangerous trend which can erode people's trust and confidence in our system of democracy. I would like to call upon all friends who probably are victims of this malgovernance or lack of governance or lack of sensitivity, who blatantly are on denial mode whenever the citizens of the state come up with alleged irregularities and alleged corruptions, to draw the attention of the government and expect that government take cognizance of such representations, such voices, and take corrective measures. We have to free this state. There's one very unusual, unheard narrative that's going on in different parts of the state. I was in West Cossins. I was in South Garlands. Just recently, I was with all my colleagues in Giant Hills. And you know what is that particular word which is unusual? High level. High level. High level. I was inquisitive to know what exactly is this high level. The people of the state of Meghalaya know now what is so-called high level. We need to come together to free the state from the so-called high level. Empower the people. Restore the rights of the people. The small-timers. The budding entrepreneurs. The budding and aspiring entrepreneurs who are struggling to establish themselves, position themselves as successful men and women in the business field, who have been deprived. Friends, is it not our responsibility? I would like to just refer to one important quote. To invoke a process of thinking in the minds of everyone who decide not to participate in politics and be silent spectators. If we all be analytical, Meghalaya has always suffered because of the silent majority. Because we choose not to speak. because we choose not to hold accountable the policymakers. Friends, that doesn't augur well for democracy. That's why I would like to refer to the quote of Plato. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. Aren't we a victim of this? Therefore, whose job it is? It is the job of each one of the citizens of this beautiful, wonderful state. We take pride in describing Meghalaya as one of the states where we used to have the glorious legacy of being the destination for quality education. A beautiful, God-gifted, picturesque state, which naturally become the most sought-after destination in hospitality sector. Do we need a gambling den to be created here? To make our people realize their potentialities and dreams? Friends, let us not allow the policymakers, the greedy policymakers, who do not bother about the sentiments of the people. Is our culture and ethos connected with gambling only? Do you want to have Las Vegas here? Have we asked anybody to have Las Vegas here? In whose land do you want to have Las Vegas? I'm asking the government of the day. Friends, I only remember the scripture where we read about Sodom and Gomorrah. Meghalaya will not be allowed to become Sodom and Gomorrah. I think this must be the collective resolve of the people of the state. Therefore, friends, I want to repeat this quote again. Corruption is worse than a robbery and as crippling and deadly as terrorism. I was thinking last night how the state has been inflicted by all these instances of alleged irregularities, while the government of the day remained on a denial mode with impunity. Friends, this state belongs to you and me. Therefore, it can't be a victim of the alleged corruptions and irregularities and misrule. We love our state, and therefore, in a democracy, as I have reminded ourselves, that it is our binding responsibility. Let us not shrug off our responsibilities. The whole power to elect a government, the whole power to give mandate to the people to assume upon themselves the responsibility of governance comes with huge responsibility. That responsibility is vested upon all of us. Therefore, friends, all of you have today come, converge to this beautiful place. Though it is a party convention, I'm sure you will go and share this collective voice. Let our voice echo to every nook and corner of the state. I also would like to remind ourselves, today Meghalaya has been always a victim of a fractured mandate. Have we always been happy to have fractured mandate? Well, by default, we accept. Today, there has to be a choice for the people of this beautiful state. Fractured mandate is not going to enable us to respond to our call of duty with a sense of utmost resolve, to be able to take forward the state. We will be all victim of the manipulation of self-centric politicians who put their self before the larger good of the people. Today the state is a victim of this reality. Therefore, whose job it is to free the state from this reality? I see the thirst and the desire for every thinking citizens. They are asking for putting all our efforts together to bring that needed change. And this can happen only when all our friends converge together to this platform which is being provided by the Trinamool Congress. Yes, I mean it. Is there any political party who can claim the same? No. It's a joke. It's a joke. Some of the political parties who have been in the government, who are part and parcel of the misgovernance, malgovernance, or lack of governance, who are responsible for creating the kind of insecurity, those political parties who are responsible in derailing during this location. So, today, all of you, the most important members of TMC are here. We carry forward this resolve with utmost sense of honesty, integrity, and resolve. Today I tried to get some words scripted in Khasi, and let me try to connect to our friends from the eastern part of the state with this humble endeavor. I have not had the privilege to learn Khasi because in Shillong everybody speaks in English. Even in the market, the woman speaks English. Even taxiwala speaks English, so I never had a chance to learn Khasi, but I think it's important for us to try to learn. A.chikkobor Kabal in Kop. Ka Meghalaya TMC ka la Kilalong ka party kaba clean but la sweet trade baha ka jila ka jong. Yan kan ba angi lang ban persarpian ya kirti sensar bakti mat kiba kongsan haka jinglong jinman jongka jila ka jongi nrei ngi la rong ruka sur jongpu metba haka jila Meghalaya. Ngila shim ya ki mat bat ki issue har kaba kiwe ki party ki reach lane kim nutban shim laka de ka soskular halor ka border bat ka jila Assam ka jungyer haka yon ka kot lane ka roi ka par lane ki issue ka tepa ya ka kuntei ka tillage bat ka culture ka jongi kumki fight jula nginut ban sim ya kni namar bangi don ka jengki kli na ba kanta ka ri bat ka jat penyu jong ka jila bat im ban shu sa penyat Haki kenrat kiba shong ha nongba Delhi lane Guwahati. Tuwe u nongtri kam jong ka party tia jengke clear bat ka jing len lane naka benta ka jila ka jong ni bat larai da. Tuwe ka jengmut bat ka mensian ka ba scam ban wanra yang ya ka jungshu ka jingsyam ka roi ka par bat ka yo ka pot ha ka jingha kane ka jingya kenduk Menta ka sni, ka long ka dak jong, ka jing tre, shitong jong, uwe, pa uwe, nong kit kam, jong ka party TMC, ha Meghalaya, bat la IT, lutban, kentu, ya ka jila, shaka, kerdam, kiba, kam, hala. Nga, Pagko, yaka, jinsengyu batka, jinyaro, ya iwe, pa iwe, napi ba don, hamne. Nga tikna ba haki sni, kiban wan ngin, namtre, shiton, batre, string. Tungin ya shin, yaka rai, bat yaka, jinkular, kaba, sken, bangin, nim, song tai, hadu, kismi, bangi, laban, wanra, biang ya ka sunshar, ka kadar, kaba, kwit bat kaba, suba, ha ka jila ka jongi. Ngim, nim, song tai, hadu ba ki kum, ki kti, jong ngin kin yo ka lak ka leti, ban yo jinang, jingstak, kaba pakak, ngam nim song tai, hadu baki longkmi ki jong ngi ki la bande ha la ki jong ki kizat batin im shingain ha la ka jong ka jila ngin nim song tai hadu baki samba jong ngi kin yo latban yom ham yo jam ki nongret ki jong ngi kin yo ya ka jingker sa kaba Don kam ba kaba pura bakka jila hi baro kawai gan yogi yaka roika par kaba mai ningin nim songkai hadu ba iwei ki nongshong shnong jongka jila ka jongi kin yoka jingshong shukshong snain bat shi nsi pa si Nancy, John Kajila, Kin, Yo, Yaka, Jinyada, Kaba, Scan. Thank you, friends. We want to have, as members of this family, the TMC, which is the only party which can restore the kind of lost glory of this beautiful state and restore peace and position the state at the highest levels. May God bless each one of us. May God bless Meghalaya. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for that moving address. Indeed, the responsibility at hand is great, and we all have to be cognizant. We have to put in every effort of ours our vision and turn it into a reality for our beloved state. Thank you once again, sir. It is now time that we hear from our beloved leader, the National General Secretary, the youth icon of today, the firebrand leader, Shri A.chik Banerjee.
Thank you to my brother colleague, MLA George Lindo. We have got amongst us today the chairperson of All India Trinamool Congress. Thank you, Didi, for coming to Meghalaya and leading this battle against this inept, inefficient, corrupt NDA government from the forefront and guiding us in our way forward. We have the state president, Mr. Charles Pingrove, the leader of the opposition, Dr. Mukul Sangma. All the MLAs present on the stage, I can see ADC members, president and in charges of various frontal units and organizations, the state in charge of Meghalaya Trinamool Congress, Dr. Manas Bhuiya, and everyone who has come and participated in today's convention. As we unite here today, it's a very nostalgic moment for me because I remember I was telling Charles that when I first came to Meghalaya, especially on a political visit about 6 months back in the month of June, as far as I remember, we had a meeting here in the same place, the State Central Library, where we started the membership drive. We were a handful of few back then. And today I proudly say that within 6 months, Trinamool Congress has not only emerged as the most prominent and formidable force in the state, we are an active family of 1 lakh members today in the state of Meghalaya. So it is a collective honor for all of us that our Honorable Chairperson is with us today. Under our guidance and able leadership, we have come a long way in terms of our organizational strength. And I will keep my speech extremely short and crisp, just because we are all here to listen to our Honorable Chairperson. I was in Garo about 15 days back. And within 2 days after I went back, this unfortunate incident of Mukro happened. Every time I've come here, the kind of love, warmth, and affection you have shown towards Trinamool, I would like to thank each one of you. But now we're just 2 months away from the electoral process. If each one of you will have to remind yourself that within this 2 months, we'll have to put our entire might and weight to ensure that this corrupt Indian government is uprooted from the soil of Meghalaya. And like I've stated every time, that Trinamool Congress is the only party in the country which is taking on BJP head on. They have failed to intimidate us by using their agencies and all other intimidating tactics. We are the only party fighting. So Trinamool Congress is just the platform. After I went back from Garo, the sad incident of Mukro happened where 5 civilians were killed for no reasons. What is the Chief Minister of the state doing? Has any of the perpetrator or the one who fired bullets, they are still roaming scot-free? No one was taken to task. No one was called or asked to join the investigation even once. A person who cannot stand for his own state, for the people of his own state, is supposed to stand for you. This is one question you need to remind yourself before you go out and vote. I am telling this to you with utmost confidence that Meghalaya is waiting on the cusp of change. In 2023, in the month of February, when the elections happen and the results are declared, you will see a new, fresh, democratic, progressive government which will work for every Meghalayan and the people of this soil. And I reiterate again in presence of our chairperson that when the next government is formed, Meghalaya will no more be ruled from Guwahati or Delhi. Meghalaya will be ruled by Meghalaya. Will any BJP leader come and say that Meghalaya will not be ruled from Gujarat? They will not have the guts. They will not have the honesty. Can Conrad Sangma go to the Prime Minister or the Home Minister or the President and say that I need justice for my people? My people were shot dead, were shot at their chest, and were killed mercilessly. And I want justice for that. You will never see your Chief Minister go and protest in Delhi because he has his spine, he has his everything deposited in Delhi. And he is under compulsion because otherwise they will use the CBI and the ED against the present Chief Minister. They have been using ED CBI against Trinamool. But I tell you again that let them use whatever agency they have at their disposal. We don't care about it. And we are here to ensure that Meghalaya is able to retain its lost glory. A state which is known as a home of clouds has now been labeled as a safe haven for corrupt people. This is extremely shameful. And like I said every time, the Trinamool Congress, come what may, will stand by you, will fight with you, and we will not budge an inch from our fight against autocratic forces. So we will have to decide in the next 2 months, for the next 60 days, every time you wake up in the morning, ask yourself one simple question. That what do I want for the state? Do I want a bullet in my chest and 5 lakh as an ex gratia compensation? Or I want 50 years of glorious future ahead for my state? This is one question you need to ask yourself every day after you wake up, over the next 2 months. Our chairperson, before coming to this event, we met the victims of the Mukro incident. They were shattered. No political party stood by them. NPP never helped them in any capacity. Of course, there have been some help from the government's end, but no one is even bothered to ask them how are they doing. A commission of inquiry has been formed, but not a single perpetrator has been taken to task. And I went to Garovet last time. You saw the gathering. Today, the kind of enthusiasm, the love, the warmth, the support, and the kind of conviction that I see in your eyes tells me clearly that Meghalaya is ready to uproot the conmans. I reiterate conmans, not Conrad. The conmans, inept, inefficient, and corrupt government right from its roots. And Meghalaya will have a government which will fight for the right of the people. They claim and boast and brag about the model of double engine government. Tell me how many times did you see Conrad going to Delhi to file a memorandum or submit a deputation just so that the Khasi and Garo languages are included in the 8th schedule of the constitution? Not even once. Did he go even once to Delhi and said, I want justice for my people? Meghalaya will not go down before any other state. Can they do the same thing in Bengal? I ask you, what they did in Meghalaya and Mukro? We have Mamata Banerjee as the Chief Minister. We will teach them a lesson which they will remember for the rest of their life. So if Bengal can, why can't Meghalaya? We are here to stand by you. Trinamool is that natural platform of choice. And that is why we continue to grow stronger with every passing day. I thank each one of you for committing yourselves in this fight of bringing glory to the state. And I tell you with utmost conviction that over the next 2 months, whatever support, whatever it takes, we will ensure that it's now or never. And for the next 2 months, we have to keep fighting. We have to ensure that our family of soldiers keeps on growing. And from every corner of people from every corner of the state are benefited. Today we have the healthcare facilities in shambles. The infrastructure is in complete doldrums. You have school which doesn't have electricity. And so on and so forth. And the claim of double engine sarkar, double engine government. So do you want this hoax model of double engine government, or you want a sheer developmental model of single engine government? That is a call the people of Meghalaya and the people of the state has to take. And like I said, it's not an irony that Trinamool has 3 petals in its symbol. We have 2 flowers. Can you see the symbol? It has got 2 flowers. And every flower has 3 petals. And like 3 petals, we also have 3 beautiful hills in the state. Khasi, Jaintia, and Garo. So 3 things come in unison, bloom as a flower, and work towards all-round development of the state to usher in a new model and a new phase and bring in peace and prosperity in every life of Megalayans. I will thank you and thank each one of you, and I wish you all an advanced Merry Christmas and a very happy new year. The year 2023 is extremely important in all our lives. This is the year for change, this is the year for hope, this is the year for prosperity, this is the year for Meghalaya, this is the year for East, this is the year for Northeast. And like the sun rises from the East, this time India's development will also rise from the East and Northeast. We have to prove our mettle to the world and show these people sitting in the ivory towers of Delhi the might and mettle of the people of Meghalaya. I thank each one of you. All the best wishes. Thank you. Kublai Mitala.
Thank you so much, sir, for that enthralling speech. I think with your speech, we can now all feel the energy in our veins. No matter what challenges lie ahead, each and every worker and member of the Meghalaya TMC is prepared to face it. Thank you, sir, once again. Dear friends, we now come to the most significant announcement of the day. Meghalaya Trinamool Congress is elated and proud to present to you the Meghalaya Financial Inclusion for Women Empowerment Scheme, the We Card. It is a promise
Tamrak blongen thangdoa aro cylinder gas PPL lo haza sar chak tham da ke da o nanangenga
kau kedar banyak rock bit menu bit sabar rock dia kau kedar
Meghalaya TMC introduces Meghalaya Financial Inclusion for Women Empowerment Scheme. Under this scheme, a direct transfer of ₹1,000 per month, yearly ₹12,000 will be made to a woman in every household as guaranteed income support. Four key features of this scheme are that it is a periodic scheme, it is non-discriminatory in nature, it is universal and unconditional direct transfer to the beneficiaries. Introducing the We Card by Meghalaya TMC.
Friends, are you happy?
Meghalaya TMC will bring back the simple campaign and reach every household of Meghalaya with the We Card.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I'm from Meghalaya TMC. Please give me 5 minutes to introduce and explain about the We Card.
Yes, please tell me.
Meghalaya TMC has launched the We Card, wherein a direct transfer of ₹1,000 per month to ₹12,000 yearly will be made to a woman in every household once Meghalaya TMC forms the government in 2023. This monthly amount will be provided to you as guaranteed income support to facilitate the monthly expenses of your family and household.
That's a great initiative that will help me support my family. But how can I get this card?
Sure, let me help you out with this.
Fill the registration form with a Meghalaya TMC volunteer and receive the We Card on the spot at your doorstep. Complete filling all the details in the corporated portion of the form. With this, once the volunteer fills out the registration form, the perforated portion of the form must be torn off and kept safe with the volunteer, while the rest of the form is handed over to the respondent.
Now, please authenticate your V-card by sending an SMS.
Authenticate the card by sending an SMS to 96877, 96877 with the unique identification number and the beneficiary name. Unique identification number is the 15-digit alphanumeric code present at the bottom left corner of the card. Upon successful registration, the registrant will receive a 4-digit PIN via an SMS. Note this PIN number on the back side of the V-card and keep it safe to avail the benefit.
Well, thank you for this V-card. I appreciate this initiative and I will support Meghalaya TMC.
And before leaving, seek the respondent's permission, paste the TMC door sticker at the entrance of the house and thank them for their precious time. You can also register online by visiting www.tmcvcard.com and click on sign up. Register online and receive your e-card. Keep the e-card safe to avail the benefit.
Friends, this is Meghalaya TMC's very first promise to the people of the state, a part of a larger vision for Meghalaya. I would now like to request our Honorable Chairperson, Ms. Mamata Banerjee, to kindly unveil the V-card. Thank you, Didi. As a symbol of a launch of this promise to the people of Meghalaya, we now call upon the first beneficiaries who will receive the V-card. I request our ladies to come on stage to receive the V-card from none other than our Honorable Chairperson herself. Thank you, Didi. With this launch, our volunteers will now go to each and every household as part to carry this promise of our party and our beloved leader that upon forming the government in 2023, 1,000 rupees will be given to a woman in every household across the state. This will bring change, the change that every household is looking for, a promise that is made to the people that the change will come not only to the state, but then to the households and to the families that are taking on the burden of livelihood and other challenges. Now is the most precious moment of this day. I would request our Honorable Chairperson, our only Didi, Ms. Mamata Banerjee, to kindly address the gathering.
Trinamool Congress Party President Charles G, opposition leader, and the heart of the people of Meghalaya, Dr. Mukul Sharma ji, Dr. Manoj Bhuya, state in charge. And A.chik Banerjee is always very sweet and cute, and he is taking care for Meghalaya. Whenever you will ask me to come, I'll come. And Saket Gokhale, I want to introduce him. Please come in the dais. You know how he has been harassed? He was supposed to go to Rajasthan. He has given one tweet. That's why, because of Morbi incident, that's why he was arrested. From Jaipur to Gujarat, he was taken away. Can you believe that he is a heart patient? And his cardiac operation also there. And after that, when he got the bail, again he has been arrested by the police. I told him today that you are lucky enough. It's a very important, people. I'm telling you. For this right to information is the king of India. Because he criticized, because he said something. So, GP cannot tolerate that. If you are the leader, you have to tolerate first. Tolerance is a big way to conquer the heart of the people. First of all, I thank you, all of you, the president, the workers, the journalists, and my friends and the leaders. And many happy, what we say, Merry Christmas to you advance. And also a happy new year to see the bright sun in the Meghalaya and in every individual's houses. I see it is a Meghalaya family. And All India Trinamool Congress is also, they are the family. Already Mr. Charles, my president, Mr. Mukul Sharma, A.chik Banerjee, Manoj Bhuya, they expressed all the views. I don't want to repeat because you are also maybe hungry for lunch. I will just take a small time. I can understand this because I always mix up with the people. That's why I can see the face and I can guess also. First of all, there is a news rumor. What rumor? Trinamool Congress is a Bengali party. If Trinamool Congress, All India Trinamool Congress is a Bengali party, then why do you shout for Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, the national song. He is from Bengal. But the song is a national song for all over the country. Rabindranath Tagore visited so many times in Meghalaya. It was his favorite place. But national song also. Who have written this? Rabindranath Tagore. And now it is for all India. Jana Jana Mana Odinaya Kajavadi. You tell me Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. His slogan is Joy Him. Can you say that he is only Bengali? Mother Teresa also got Nobel Prize from Calcutta. Can you say that he is a Bengali? Why do we divide the caste to caste? Religions to religions. Let us walk together. Let us think together. Let us speak together. I think Trinamool Congress and BJP is jealous because they tried their best in our election also. What they have not done? Everything. Misusing the power. But at least we have got 2/3 majority. They cannot defeat us. And Meghalaya also, I am telling you, when I started Trinamool Congress Party, 98, after 2 months, they are at the parliament election. People even were not aware about the flag, about the symbol. They were watching, waiting. But first time we have got the 7 MPs. Now I have 36 MPs. And they raised your voice. Already they raised the voice of Meghalaya. At Trinamool Congress, it is not West Bengal Trinamool Congress. It's all India Trinamool Congress. Why do we say Trinamool? Trinamool means the grassroots. Without the block leaders, you cannot survive. Without the volunteers, you cannot survive. Without the grassroots workers, you cannot survive. That's why we say that all the leaders of Trinamool, they are not the leaders, my workers are the leaders. That is the ideology of Trinamool. So AITC is of the people, by the people, for the people. And that's why if somebody criticizes, then ask them. Why don't you ask BJP? Why they neglect Meghalaya? Why they neglected northeastern region? Why they are ruling either from Guwahati or from Delhi? What about the son of the soil? Our motto to wipe out all these type of things. We want the land of the soil will run Meghalaya, not the outsiders. Not the outsiders. Meghalaya had so many friends of us. 5 people died, you killed. And after that, no response. Did the Chief Minister meet all the people individually? No. Whether they are offered a service, in my state, if any incident happened, we give rupees and one employment, government employment. This we are giving right. We have the police personnel also. We took care. COVID, whoever died, for their family also, we have given employment. I have that advantage. Meghalaya, just before of the election, you will see so many big leaders will come and tell so many things, so many stories like this, that we will allow you everything, we will see this, we will give you gold, we will give you minerals, we will give you diamond. But why not before the election? These 5 years you did nothing. The unemployment people are very high unemployment ratio. Are you telling, I know Northeastern is a women dominated area. All the state. You tell me, how many women voters, women elected candidates do you have? Everybody, before Lok Sabha election said 33% reservation we won. But it is the only Trinamool Congress party, our elected member 35% among the women. It is not a matter of joke. We show the way. We show the light. And I came to Meghalaya because I love Meghalaya. I think they have nothing done. Now, regarding students, no concession, nothing, what they do, I don't know. But in my state, all the students, they get free education. The government school, the girl child, college, school, college to university, they get the free education. We give the Kanya. Now in healthcare, total free. You have one medical college. I have set up 33 medical colleges. In our time, nobody can compare West Bengal, I am telling you. We have so many social schemes. We provide students 10 lakh for smart card for their education. We provide the farmers 10,000 rupees every month. We provide the women what they said. We program. In my state, it is I first started. We call Lakshmi Bhandar. And we are also giving 1,000 rupees. We committed at the time of election and we started it when we won the election. And after that, we started. For scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, 1,000 we give. For general, because we have 10 crores people, 11 crores people. And for general caste, we give 500 rupees. Women are so happy. The health card, it is not IUS. The state government is to give 40%, I don't know how they manage. We have not received that. We have started Shastha Sathi card. Means, Shastha means health. Sathi means friend. Friendly health card. This card gives 5 lakh rupees to everybody. And do you know how do we distribute this money, this card? The women only we hand over. The guardian, the women guardian of the family. It is a women empowerment. For students also I told you. For unemployed youth, Bengal decreased 40%. And have so many industry. And if you vote for Trinamool Congress, we try how to set up the industry, how to set up the hospital, how to set up the university, how to set up the good school, how to set up the circumstances, and to do all round development for women. Even we go give money. At the marriage time of the girl child, 25,000 rupees. If anybody died, you know there are so many poor families, they cannot go for cremation. They have to wear white cloth and everything. But they are so poor. So there also if they ask, we will give 2,000 rupees to them. If any newborn baby, they see the sky, we give one big tree. Means when he or she will be 18 years old, the price of the tree will be 3-4 lakhs rupees. So birth to death, We have every program. For labor also, I know there are so many industries are closed. Mining industries are closed here. The laborers are suffering. I do not know whether they have the labor welfare fund or not. If Trinamool wins, we will do the labor welfare fund also. You know, in every sector, from fishermen, to women, to students, to youth, to farmers, to minorities. Everything we done. You know, Merry Christmas is coming. I will request somebody come to Calcutta and see how we decorate at the time of Christmas. And 21st I will inaugurate. You tell me why BJP cancelled the holiday for 25th, Merry Christmas Day. Very sad. It is intentionally they have done. It is a deliberate attempt. But in my state, I give 1 day more chutti because it was Sunday, it is Sunday, so they cannot enjoy. So next day is also chutti because it's a big festival. It's a big festival. They can accuse me, they can abuse me, it is politically, I will fight it out, no problem. But tell me why they have taken away the land of Meghalaya without consulting the people. We chase them. If you have the guts, return the land to Meghalaya. Return the land to Meghalaya. You are taking away everything for Meghalaya. And Assam Rifles is coming, and police is coming and killing the people. And after that, no arrest, nothing, only the showcase, the eye bus. There is no security for the people. There is no safety of the people. So please, I will request all of you, convene your brothers and sisters and mothers, fathers, whoever in different family, that vote for TMC and you will see a change. If you go to Calcutta now, then you will see a change. How it is being developed. Everybody comes and tell, so good, so nice, so cute. I want that Meghalaya also to get that. Our intention is not to capture the power. Our intention is not to control Meghalaya from Kolkata. But our intention, your son of the soil, they will take care. Only we as your sister, Abhishek as your brother, we can help you, we can advise you, we can give you the assistance. We can discuss with the industry, give some industry, because in my state so many industrialities there. We'll ask them, give them that tourism program, more and more. Do you have the safe house tourism program in Meghalaya? No. We do it. We give 1 lakh rupee to every family to set up a room for outsiders, for tourists. And they get all the, whatever they earn, because they supply the food. They supply the bed and everything. So they get the income. It is not here. They are telling me Bengalis. Yes, I am Bengali, I am proud to say. But I am for all India. I worked as a railway minister twice. Then you didn't say I am Bengali. I worked for coal and mines. I work for Women and Child Minister. I work for Youth and Sports Minister. And I am the MP of 7 times. You know once what happened? CPM captures all the seat. Only I was alone. And CPM said, now Trinamool is finished. And I said, you cannot finish us because we will survive, because we can fight. Our battle is too much. Every day we are fighting. They are not giving us money. Nothing. But can you tell me if anything is stopped? ग्रामीण रास्ता सड़क जो है village road, we are number 1 in India. The housing program, we are number 1 in India. Even 100 days job, we are number 1 in India. That's why we can stop the money. Education, it may be you compare. It is number 1, Jadavpur University. The Calcutta University is number 2. St. Xavier's University is also there. And I am proud to see my Christian brothers and sisters that St. Xavier's offered me D-Lit. Because I am their alumni. Though I didn't study in St. Xavier's, but I am associated with them and they announced me alumni. I used to go for their Xmas Day program. This land also I have given the St. Xavier's University. They have started the St. Xavier's for last 2 years. They started St. Xavier's University, and now it is beautiful, excellent. You must go, you must visit, and you must see. For minorities also, we have set up the university, like Arya University. We have set up the Hajj Tower. Everything we do. Every time they used to go to Hajj, government arranges everything. Even for student madrasa to school, we give from primary school shoes, the cloth. That's why I'm proud to say, yes, I may be Bengali. I born in Bengal. This is not my fault. Will you ask where Rabindranath is born? Will you ask where Netaji was born? All the national slogan. Now, they are the pillar of the nation. You cannot say, I am only Bengali, that's why I cannot come here. Earlier also I came, because P.A. Sharma contested the MP election from here. How do I forget? I went to Tura also for meeting. And I know the character of the all community, maybe Shillong, Kashi, Jayanti na. Garo, Kashi, Jayanti, what is left out? All okay. Your all address is very important. I will request them, please come and join with Trinamool Congress. Because Delhi is too far from you. But Calcutta is very nearest to you. If you have any problem, you can come to Calcutta. It may be for medical, it may be for your any treatment, or for any problem. We will full take care. We are friendly party. And Meghalaya is always our friendly state. When I see the sky, beautiful sky, I remember Meghalaya. But I want to see that not cloudy sky. I want to see the laughing sky, which will give you the more future prospect, brightness, and everything. We are against a care. What we say, CAA. From the beginning, I started my movement first. We are against a care, we are against a Banerjee. How they killed the Assamese people, how they just wash out the name of the voters. Now also new voters is going on. Please take care so that if they cannot cartel your vote. Next they will say that you have to go for the vote, this, what camp? Detention camp. That we will not allow. Meghalaya is for Meghalaya. Meghalaya will be for Meghalaya. And Meghalaya will be always charming and smiling. I am assuring you to create the infrastructure, to create the Meghalaya as a beautiful state from all point of view, tourism, to industry, to mining, to student, to youth, to farmers, to minorities, we will take care. Don't you think only I came today? It is not. I'll come so many days. Because when I love somebody or love some state, there it is my duty. Even Abhishek will be also coming. Now Abhishek is only working for Meghalaya. Goa, our problem is there was no leadership. But Meghalaya, our advantage is we have so many leaders. Charles is there, Mukul Sharma is there, and he is the ex-chief minister. Who can say that tomorrow also they will be the chief minister? And they will work for the Meghalaya? I believe that. With this word, I thank you very much for supporting us. Please vote for Trinamool, vote for development. Please vote for Trinamool, vote for women empowerment. Please vote for Trinamool, upliftment of the student, for upliftment of the student. Please vote for Trinamool to save the industry. Please vote for Trinamool to empower the youth generation by young sisters, young brothers, youth generation. Vote for Trinamool, from mining, labor, to workers, to social activities, to culture, everything. I love your culture very much. Bengal is the capital of the cultural world. If Bengal is the cultural world capital, we are the gateway of northeastern region. Calcutta is the gateway of northeastern region, don't forget. And that's why, if you go to Siliguri, if you go to Calcutta, you can go anywhere. So I want to say that Meghalaya must survive, must win the election. You have voted so many times to so many parties. But this time, can't you vote for Trinamool Congress? We are fighting. We are fighting. We are fighting. We are fighting. BJP at the time of election, they will abuse, give you money, so many things. I will not say that don't take the money. It is your money. But vote for Trinamool Congress. Only Trinamool Congress is of the Meghalaya, by the Meghalaya, for the Meghalaya. We will raise the border dispute issue. And I think we can solve it. If Trinamool wins. Otherwise, if it continues BJP's government, they will not do anything. At the time of election, they will say so many things. But when the people is in distress, then you cannot see them. So please see that Trinamool is in the field. And Trinamool means love. Trinamool means kublai. Trinamool means greater aspiration, the great dream also. So this time, I personally request from my behalf, my party behalf, that please vote for Trinamool Congress. You will get a good leadership. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Jai Meghalaya.
Thank you so very much, Didi, for those encouraging words of support, and words of leadership. A big round of applause for our honorable deputies.
Dalo TMCni gita TMCni chairperson Mamata Banerjee weekard scheme ko launch kai dunangahan aru ya weekard scheme mo mates krang japra ko hajasa kai mangen aru bersigamutchi hajal chigini mangen ya weekard ko register kana gita nasimang dauri bangpa video nekana gita mangen
I just from the end, please don't move.